We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all
Let's get it. Get it in before I go to work.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, AFC North rival. When I was over there working with the Bengals, we have many battles. We're about to continue another chapter. Let's get it. We know each other very well. I know his people be hidden.
Play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
No way that linebacker better get back there on chart. There's no way. There's no way.
DJ Chark with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes.
And okay, Lawrence.
And the Jags have taken the early lead. Josh Lambo now for the point.
You telling me you gonna try to turn over a new leaf and hit some throws? I didn't got your boosted up a couple of your stats. Okay. Let's see if you about to turn over a new leaf, because we can't be missing these wide open throws. Not the wide open ones.
After the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. For the first time.
Man, good cutback.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good cutback, because we was filling that fucking hole.
Last week, he told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll be taken
Come on, y'all.
but not before he gets
man, how does Jack get hurt every fucking year?
Like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
We was prepared for that. We got something set up for when Jack get hurt, because he gets hurt every year, so. He is ready for that.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were very good in the victory a week ago.
Oh, shit. What play out here?
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum, because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Back spasm. I'll be too bad.
Coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Now Jones. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And just a couple yards there.
Bend but don't break, y'all.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, his 2nd touchdown on the
He got me.
season.
He lost it. I thought he was going to try to throw a strike. I was undercutting it. I would have picked that shit.
Extra point put through
I gambled, I guess, man.
And a tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I sure thought I seen that time. I'm like, oh, he finna try to throw this bullet. I'm gonna undercut it. Loft pass over the top. Good pass.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly
Why he had to turn
around. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook,
They're supposed to be in stride.
That's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like crazy. Yeah,
Charles, you did a decent job to kind of pick him up, but you got to kind of do something after that. Oh, no, you pushed him and then you couldn't recover. Okay, that was cool.
Deep into the secondary.
And they'll run here with ETN.
Okay, that's a good block shot. Get it to that 2nd level.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Nah, that was my fault. But why did he... I thought he was... Why did when I clicked on him and attacked the ball, it's like they let the cornerback push me.
In December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the give, this is Harris.
No, they was about to do the glitch up.
40, gain of 3. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones looking deep here for Ebron.
Oh, come on, Cisco. How you don't pick that? Come on.
Brings up 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards.
Good one, D. Y'all didn't give up nothing after that turnover. That should have been, man, come on, that should have been a pig. How they gonna have me drop it?
Credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be
he just said a touchdown. That big motherfucker didn't grab him from the back like that. They had chop blocked that safety out there. He ran himself out the play. It was about to be a wrap.
Because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
(10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. Play action. It's Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch,
I can't audible my play. So I won't have to run the same play.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Lawrence. That's once again complete to Shark. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run with Etienne.
Oh, you missed him. Good break, though. You missed him. What was that, my guard? I thought he was finna grab him. He whiffed.
Touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's
Fuck.
2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run here with Milage. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
Yeah, he just called hike too quick. I would have been all on that bullshit. Why do they set? Why I can't get to the set? I gotta drag them. Damn, I ain't mean to. I just fucked up. I didn't mean to do that.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And as a quick little completion, got the job done for a 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Good stick Monday.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. And taking it across midfield.
Come on with the animation, bro. Come on, man.
That completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a 1st down as well.
So in
way too much animation.
Now here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
You had a beat on that.
On the play back at the 45-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. He's going to float this one deep.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, he just threw some shit up, and that was on me. I picked underneath coverage on that while I was making my adjustments, but he still caught up to that, and that should have been a pick.
Extra point, hug the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been...
So my man can't get an animated catch. My big motherfuckers with these high jump, they drop their shit in. Alright, man, I feel you.
From building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about...
Got 6'5" receiver, 95 plus jump.
That's constructed to win your division.
They can't make these ads, but they let them animate into these bullshit catches.
That done in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence, and that's complete TTN out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Lawrence.
That was me.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
I was going to hit it right in the hole.
Unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run with Harris, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Bad half.
2 quarters of the NFL regular season are bonus as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation
it's
nowadays.
Crazy how they just let them
team that has enough confidence
break
to go ahead and
forward,
run the football in that situation.
fall forward every
That's almost a
fucking
tendency
way.
breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Harris.
Break that tackle. Oh, man.
That's going to wind up.
Yeah, Najee Harris out here like Bo. Like he Franco Harris or some shit. Look at this shit.
But at his size, once you slow his momentum, It's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now they'll switch it up here and look to
oh, oh, he said I read that shit. I read the shit out of that screen. That was going to be a pick six.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Back to throw. Jones.
My goodness, man. They is animating the shit out of this game for him. What the fuck is going on? My dude right there for the... Look at this shit. They is animating the shit out of this game for him.
And this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team.
My dude in perfect coverage. That shit is crazy.
Continue to convert.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Again to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh my God. Why y'all beating down the big? Man, what's up, man? Y'all want me to win this game or something, bro?
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
About time.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
They go call. Madden is wilding. Madden is wilding. I don't know what to do. Every play I had there is calling some type of call or giving an animation for his. I don't know. This shit is wild.
Lawrence flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say
oh my God.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
So they trying to tell me he ain't coming down.
And now the red flag.
He had both feet on the ground.
We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Damn, I gotta challenge that man. Damn, man. I gotta challenge shit to get the correct call. Man out here really, really trying to pull it. That's crazy.
Which could complicate things, but even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now here's the call. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, man, these motherfuckers. Man, Bucks, because these motherfuckers is pulling. You don't see this shit? They is wild. I had to challenge to get the correct call. Bad out here giving animations away, all type of shit. They say they gonna make this game tough at the Steelers crib. I feel them, though. But damn.
A handoff for ETN. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lawrence.
Good catch. Good pass. Finally your dead eye activated.
Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest.
That was a hell of a catch by ETN, though. My motherfuckers don't be catching in traffic for some reason.
Going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Hello.
line. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
Yeah, I'll be ready by then. All right.
A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's a give to Etienne. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Etienne.
Whoa, that was some stick work right there on that edge. the dodge and safety. That was some slick ass stick work right there. I like that run. Let me see that motherfucker again. Swoop, whoop.
Nice execution there. Good job.
Yeah, that was slick. That's how you get down, ET.
To start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
All right, Dio. No, as long as he don't get no animation, he's not gonna score. He's not gonna just stop giving him these animations, these one-hand diving bullshit catches and all that shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with Harris. They find some open field here.
Illegal blocking him back.
That's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now Jones on 1st down. Claypool with another catch. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards, as they hope to move it a little closer. Operating from the gun, Jones.
They gonna call illegal contact. Passing. Oh, that's even worse. Oh boy.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call.
I don't know what else.
You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
This is Harris. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers.
I knew where he was throwing. I was hot. I hopped the shit out of that.
How about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it with Balaj, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now a give. Running left is Harris.
Oh, man. Met him in the backfield. Conservative tackle. He ain't even. Boy, Madden is on some straight bullshit right now.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
Now he got a decision to make.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
Bend but don't break. We gave ourselves a chance. With all the bullshit going on, we gave ourselves a chance. Now it's up to my man.
This one's still certainly a long way from over. It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Man, he came off that block. Man, I thought I was gone.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Let's go. The newly found tight end.
Big play that time for Jacksonville.
The rookie. He finally showed about time that speed came into play.
A huge gain, and that turns things around.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Etienne once more. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation.
Oh, man. Good game, Steelers.
Set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go.
Steelers, it don't matter. You can't ice them. I put the Billy on them. Ain't no more of that Twan bullshit happening. Ain't no more of that Twan shit happening. Can't ice me no more. Can't ice me no more. Good game. Oh, shit.
The kick is good, and that writes a crazy finish to this one. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Jacksonville, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.